Yo, what is good, you guys? It is your boy TT Casanova. This is top tier podcasting and radio. I sound a little tired because I just got up. This is one of my friends that I've known for a fucking decade. That shit sounds still outrageous, man. Oh my god. But yeah, I've known him for a decade. This is Jason. So, first question: where did it all start for you when it comes to bowling?
I mean, as a kid, I've always loved it. It's gonna sound stupid, but I grew up playing Wii Sports.
Hell yeah, I
Um,
felt that.
we was broke. We only had a few games. Wii Sports come with the Wii. You know what I'm saying? Wii Sports was the intro, and then I started watching bowling. You know what I'm saying? Different like TV shows and stuff. Tom Doherty and Jason Belmonte. Those were the two names. I was watching them bowl my whole life, and I was just like, I'm gonna do it one day. Never got a chance to do it until a few months ago, 6 months ago now, and never looked back. That's what I always wanted to do.
Nice. I noticed that you also play different sports. I fucking played some of them with you. Uh,
Yeah.
so what inspires you to take so many sports routes? Like, were you just finding yourself during that time, or did you genuinely enjoy all the sports?
I mean, I enjoyed all of them. I mean, that was track, football, and marching band were the main one, but I enjoyed all of them. I just don't like to sit down.
Oh yeah,
Like I always got to be doing something,
yeah, I
whether
felt
it's
that.
playing a game, playing a sport. You know what I'm saying? Doing something, and sports was my way out of the house and to not fall into the life that most of my family did. So I was just like, I'm gonna do this. This is fun. I like it. ADHD was cool with it. So I was
Hell
like, all
yeah,
right,
hell
cool.
yeah. I could definitely feel
ADHD was
that.
kicking, boy. That's just it. You gotta do something.
All right. So you said you grew up with ADHD. I have as well. So what was it like for you and your experience growing up with ADHD and just growing up? Period. Like, how was that for you?
I mean, growing up was cool. I miss my hometown. That's
Mm,
something always a good thing when you miss where you're from.
yeah.
Place called Rickford, North Carolina. Population like 740. You know what I'm saying? It's small, but everybody knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? You always did something because we were never inside. I didn't get a phone until I was like 15.
Damn.
I mean, we grew up
Yeah.
like old men over there, and I loved it. It was great. I miss my family and stuff. Like, they all lived down there. Pretty much everywhere I went, there was somebody's family, and it was nice to feel. Then we moved up here. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. I mean, it won't for me because I'm just in here like it's too many people, too much rush. I'm just, you feel me? Just ready to go. Because when I met you was when I first came up here.
Oh
That was the
shit.
first time I came up here, and I was still in and out from down home because of custody issue. So I'm still in and out down home, and I moved up here like officially when I was around the time I got a phone. So I'm like, I was up here like good, and I just didn't like it because it just wasn't home. But
Mm.
it was nice. It was nice though. Growing up with my family, my siblings and stuff. Older generation sucks because it all falls on your shoulders, and it's also funny because my whole family's short and I'm not. So that was always a fun thing. That was always a fun thing to like battle with my family about. That's all it was. It was my whole life was us being competitive about stupid shit. So now when you see me doing sports and bowling, I take it and I'm going like I'm 100%, and that's why and that's what they planted in me since I was little. So that's always been my well. If I'm gonna do something, I gotta do it better than everybody else.
100%, definitely. I always hear sports. Oh, damn, I almost said it. I always hear athletes talk about if you want to be in a sport or be in a high percentile range in that sport, you always gotta carry yourself like you're the best and train like you're the best. Also, I remember we used to have some like
Right. I mean, 'cause that's the high percentile is the best. In order for you to be,
yeah,
I say, of course, the high percentile is the best. You gotta be the best. You
yeah.
get
I was gonna say we were definitely wild during those times we were younger. So what made you want to better yourself like before you were wild? What made you want to
there.
go ahead and make that change for the better version of you?
um, it was more so a thing of like I just didn't want to be. I didn't want to be like my father. wanted to be my own person. I share the same name as him, so I could try to rewrite the name. Two, I want a future where me, my kids, my grandkids, et cetera, is set. And three, I want to be something that my mom can actually be proud of when she looks. So those are my main three factors
Mm.
where I was just like, I'm gonna do something with myself because this where we came from, I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not settling for anything.
Understandable. Uh, who in your life inspired/inspires you to currently keep going in things?
I haven't told her in a while, but my mom and my siblings, everything I do, my siblings want to do. They try to follow behind me, try to be just like me, especially my youngest sibling. That's all they ever do. So I'm just like, I gotta set an example for them in order to lead them on the right path.
Good role model vibes right there.
My mom and my siblings for the most part, and my nana, because my grandmother was everything in my life basically. Especially when my mom was in the military, my nana was that was the one that kept me going.
Oh shit.
Can't let it be for nothing.
I was definitely finna say, that's another question. When it comes to your mom being in the military, like, how did you feel about that when you
I mean, I thought it was cool shit. I'm not gonna lie.
were understand?
My mom's a soldier. You know what I'm saying? She's in Iraq.
Yeah.
Like, my mom is tough.
You gonna have some on your blade,
that's
man.
That's all I But then when I kind of realized that I wasn't with my mom, you know what I'm saying? That's when it kind of started to drag. Like, I still thought it was cool. But okay, I want to see my mom. You know what I mean? We came back. It was all good.
Nice. How was the school system for you growing up? We went to the same school, so I think I can kind of gauge your answer, but I definitely want to hear your personalized perspective on it. That's more consideration I thought you were gonna give. I thought you were gonna just straight up ass. Just straight ass.
I was about to, but I tried to dial it back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Let me stop on that ass, nigga.
I knew it.
You thought this school was ass.
Yeah, man.
So my hometown school, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? My hometown school was real cool. It was, but I think it was also a factor of, I mean, I did grow up getting bullied, but I also grew up younger than everybody in school because I started too early. But my hometown was cool. It was, I think it was more so a thing too that I knew everybody. Everybody was family or friends somehow. You know what I'm saying? It was all cool over there because we all knew each other, and it was just a vibe. Like people who I could walk down the street and see, like they'll be my neighbor or something from a few houses down. I'd see them at school all day. Like that, it was that type of atmosphere. So it was pretty cool. But when we moved up to here, the school system, I don't think the school itself was bad. It was the people who were in it. I think that was the main thing.
100.
The people who were in our school were just not like it was Garner in itself was pretty cool. It was just the people there made it worse, and it was
Shouts out to Garner. Right. Like from my personal experience,
it got to the point where I just wanted to
good.
You said a week?
No, yeah, I said like I was gonna go ahead because I had cut you off a little bit. If you can hear me. Yeah. Okay, now I got the question back up. I almost lost the question. Oh, my bad. I was I almost lost the damn questions. What I was asking was like, god damn, because I'm mixed up right now. Because what half of me was gonna definitely say when it came to Garner, shouts out to Garner. But it's just hell yeah, James Harden. When it came to Garner, shouts out to Garner. But man, it was fucking hectic, man. And people there, bro. I remember all throughout the school year, I would hate on women.
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
Bro, I would hate on women so hard. It's because I hated hoes. Like every time people would see me, and I hate hoes. Like they just could. It gotta bothersome to people because of how much I would say it and act that way. Like, bro, and it was all because the people in the school, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This man used to swing on the nose. This man used to go. This man would be chilling. Next thing you know, he's like, man, you motherfucker.
Like
Yo,
real talk, you'll just get
come
pissed
on,
off,
dog.
man. I used to hate the energy there. I was a real deal woman hater, man. I
Like I never forget. We was in gym class and shit. I never forget what happened. I don't remember what she said, but next thing I know, we playing, and this nigga stops in the middle of playing, and goes, man. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, come on, dog. Come on.
yo.
Like, damn.
I don't know why I was just pissed off that day. I barely remember that day. But speaking of that, it was a really bad habit for me. Were you dealing with any bad habits when you were younger that you can point out, and if so, how did that affect you coming up?
My main bad habits were not knowing when to slow down and give myself like a break. Because I would exhaust myself a lot. Like I just nonstop. Like I got to do something. Overthinking. I still do that to this day. Where I'm just sitting there like, cause like I work 70 hours a week and still try to make time for my family and stuff, or make time for bowling, and I won't, or I just take overtime and won't give myself a break. Like I would just keep going, and it would take a toll on me after a while. So I'm trying to slow that down now, but that was the main thing. Just never self-destructing off of never resting, basically. That was really the main habit that I had that was an issue.
I'm glad that.
And learning how to communicate.
Because being aware of it definitely is the first step to getting it patched up. But overall, out of everything that you've done, out of all of your years of living so far, are you like? And this is the honest truth. Like, this is the one question. Let's pretend like no cameras on, just me and you chilling at Garner. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? The old days and the lunch table type shit. Are you proud of yourself and how far you've come in your journey overall?
I mean, so for the most part, I'm confident in in my journey, but I won't be proud of it till it's finished. I'm the type where I want to see something through to the end. I don't know what's gonna happen. I know what I want to happen, what I'm gonna work for. But when it gets to the end, I kind of figure out, all right, this is what I've done. This is where I came from. Am I proud of this? That's when I'm 100% able to make my statement on that. As of right now, I would say I'm confident, but I'm not. I would say I'm confident, but I'm not content. You feel me? Like I'm not done. That's basically what it is. Like I'm proud of myself for taking on something and actually sticking with it. I'm proud of myself for, actually devoting time into something that I really do love. But until it's over, it ain't over till it's over, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It just ain't over till it's over. So later on, we'll see.
Yeah, job ain't finished. I fuck with it.
Like where it goes, what I'm looking like in life, where it looks like in life. When it's there.
Shit, and the way I'm planning to work for my dream, shit, I plan to see you there with this motherfucking channel with at least half a million subs. Motherfuckers tuned in with mine for it, and we asked the questions again. Everybody on that shit, man. Like I genuinely can agree with that.
You do know I play, bro. You know I play the games too, man. What's up?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Get on.
We can definitely make a streak for that shit. I'm open to it. Oh shit! Here we go.
You want to see the arsenal?
Depot on the beat.
Go ahead.
Got the arsenal right here. You want to see the arsenal? Not playing games. Hey, I got you. I don't pull out the sack. Pull out the sack, nigga. All right. So,
God damn,
Number one.
that's a nice ass colorway.
Mix. It's a spare ball. Goes pretty straight. But thank you. That was Cowboy. Yes, sir. blue and white. So then now you got
Holy
Storm
shit.
Phase 5. You know what I'm saying?
This boy over here bowling with planets, nigga.
Storm Absolute.
Yes, sir.
Storm Absolute, you feel me? Then you got my baby at the moment. Storm Phase 2. You know what I'm saying? Same colors as the Kansas Jayhawks, my favorite college team. You know what I'm saying? It's also, I forged my own path because I don't use my thumb, but I'm one-handed. That's the difference. Everybody either bowls the two-handed style or the thumb style where they pull all the way back. I'm able to pull it all the way behind my head with no thumb. And I use that, and everybody doubts that I'm able to make it work. This isn't that, and I've only been bowling for 6 months, and I'm caught up with people who've been bowling for years. So
Nice.
I've already caught up with a lot of people
That is
very
fucking
fast.
nice.
And that's the main thing. So I receive a lot of
Shit, name a few of those times. Name a
at
few of
every
those
bowling
times.
alley that I go to, but that's just not stopping me. I've ever received. I've been told before too. If I wanted to buy an actual professional, that they on it because they can't do it because it's really hard to be able to do that and control it. And I've done it in 6 months.
Fuck. Woo.
So if y'all ever see this name right here, TJ Carter, just go on the jersey.
Boy got
know
his
who it is.
review on.
This guy, and probably
Anyways,
headband
that was a good ass,
because I always wear it.
That was a good ass interview. Shit, I do want to ask one last question though before we wrap it up. What made you want
Good.
to make your style a little bit separate from others? 'Cause I don't see many bowlers with the headband setup and shit going on.
Well, one, I've always had a love for headbands. I don't know why. I just like them. Headbands and masks, I've always liked them. Like even before COVID came and masks was popular, like Ayo and Teo, Scar-Lord, people like that. I love their outfits. I love their designs. So that's why I like kind of like I haven't gotten the money yet to get the clothes that I want to get because I don't know if you know what tech wear is, but that's the type of clothes that I like. And it's pretty much Asian street clothes. And I've always liked that style and gravitated towards it. So once I actually am able to afford it, I'm gonna wear what I like to wear. If it stands out, it stands out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really too worried about standing out from everybody, but I want to wear what I want to wear. You know what I'm saying? What feels connected to me. What I feel like is I want this to be me. Like this is what I represent. This is what I feel. I feel like I'm ready for anything, basically. So I want to be unapologetically me.
Thank
no
you guys
matter
for
what anybody
watching.
thinks.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
That's how I've always been.
And what do you have any socials that you want to get out there? If so, just send it to me. I'll put it in the description or the comments, and you guys can go down there and see what he's got going on. But hell yeah. Anyway,
that means I gotta
I'll see you guys in the next podcast episode. Peace.